Consulate. That's the one we're going to be playing on. So I hope everybody has their extra lights on them because we're going to need them. So I wouldn't expect IQ to be brought in this, right?
Doesn't mean we could see more mirror again, though.
Still top floor control for Team Empire. As forZe don't really care about taking control for some reason. Dan will take down a Mizian in the meantime. Diffusers drop right in front of the white van. And SiegeGG is looking to pop. WTG is already taken down one, and they rush right into him. WTG with one. Shockwave with another. And a 4v2. The Diffuser's going down. Joystick though on the rotation. He's been detected. And he's going to get shot up from the top of the staircase. Diffuser down and 3v1 and Shepard. You don't have any utility besides your MP5, and at that distance you're not going to do much against the rifle. WTG will take down yet another one in the round as forZe. Collect the first round, and Devin, this was off of a Thermite and Thatcher ban. There's the run out, and there's one kill. Trying to fire into the second. Dan with a 2K, and even is able to capture one of the drones. There we go. You hear him walking right above. And there's the walkout. Pasha is going to find SiegeGG, turning it into a 2v2. Quick reload with a commando from Dan. He's checking the entrance. Nobody coming into the bottom of yellow. And there's Dan taken down, but it's a trade between him and Pasha. Shockwave is last alive versus SiegeGG. There is no more nitro cell left. 16 seconds in. Diffuser's on the floor, way outside. The Zofia has to go for the assault, and all that you have to do is SiegeGG is to walk back and not take any damage. Stay alive. You have all the info, and everything's being tagged. You go for the gunfight. SiegeGG's so close. The shotgun in hand. He's so close to losing it. And forZe, they're gonna take it. The mistake. SiegeGG, why?
He really didn't need to over-engage in that fight. If you're pulling the shotgun, let him come to you. And
Joystick's gonna be lost as well. I think he was trying to peek against the Mizian, but there's one collected. Pasha will be felled, but there's the refract from Frask. And forZe are now in control. And Empire trying to scramble in to pick him up, but the angle is being held perfectly by Shockwave. Diffuser's planted. You got on the rappel. There's no way you can bring this one back, if you ask me. As Rask will find Shepard, the chance of getting this back goes down the drain. SiegeGG with one. Mizian on the refrag on SiegeGG. And the smoke is all alone. He's got no utility left and 3 angles to deal with. WTG dispatching SiegeGG for a forZe W. Is going to give out some information. The Shepard will find Pasha. There's the pre-fire around the corner. And no, they're going to lose that player. SiegeGG connecting with the smoke, pushing the Ash back on the yellow stairs. And there's some tiny holes here to be used by the defense, but they're all running in wide. Nothing to do against Shepard at the MP5. A distance even. Damage done, but it's not enough from Rask. And Dan finds one. There's the last one coming in though from Shepard. I'm not sure it was Shepard or SiegeGG, but regardless, SiegeGG. There it is. Long range with the shotty, but when you're low on HP, you're not going to survive. They set up the Capital and the Verse Repel right outside of that west wall. Joystick with one, Shepard with another, though. You can now go in and plant. You got to reverse repel. WTG gets one more on Shepard. Smoke out and go for the plant. This is the play right here, right now. There's one diving in. And the Mizian actually will continue to go on. Go and plant, my friend. There's Pasha walking up. He'll get one kill onto SiegeGG. And all you got to do is deny the second. There's SiegeGG down in the hallway. And yeah, he'll listen to. There's forZe with another round. Round 6 going to them. 4-2. Ready in West Corridor. Has just captured one drone and a headshot on the joystick. Bye-bye, Daniel.
They're halfway through the round getting a kill on an entry like that, and then a second one on a SiegeGG. That means they're going to be able to free to rotate now. Nice run out.
Well, with both SiegeGG and Joystick dead, it's not looking great. You lost the Maestro, but it's not the end of the world. You have everybody else still in. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you just going to walk on up with no info? One more already has been down, and it's all onto the Habana. Shepard has one drone out, and there's so many players to watch, but he's going to find one kill. The perfect clutcher for Team Empire. He's going to get into the open, firing down onto the Mozzie. They know exactly where he's at, and by the long desk, it's Rask cleaning up the round. forZe. Oh, get one more round on the board. What's happening?
The actual middle floor by getting into the building. Dan getting a second one for the round as well on a Shockwave. So the fact that they didn't land a C4 kill even more working against them.
Drones as you can. You're at a halfway mark, and you've already gotten 3 huge kills. The site is only left with the Mira and the Maestro, and you're destroying the entirety of the piano floor. This is what you're looking for. This is the strat, and Joystick will find WTG. A bit of damage will be done to Joystick. More on the other end here in yellow staircase, and it's Dan dropped on the floor. He's going to fall back for a moment. But there's the walk-in. Pretty much flawless for Team Empire as they cleared and shot down their opponents of forZe one by one. It's equilibrium as drones are being lost. The head from Rask. Dan, sit down, son. What a shot.
Marshen really fighting back heavily against this when the push comes down.
Oh, there's the Maestro with one shot on Shepard. He's looking down from the van. They're lining up, but he's not able to take them down. Only Karasheka is on the floor. Joystick will take a lot of damage, and forZe know what's up. He can't pick up his teammate. He needs to go for the plant. There's 0 seconds left. It's all over. There's the shot from Emizian and Pasha. That's forZe with yet another round win. What's happening today, Devin?
What's happening is it kind of repeat.
There's only 3 out of these 7 left, and you're running with no information to push in. The Mozzie will be able to down the Ash, and there's Joystick on the floor. There's 2K to confirm it. And Rask, there we go. At least they're training 1 kill for the other. Pasha and Rask doing it, making it work. Shockwave with 1, but Dan will dive into the bathroom for 1 kill on Shockwave. Sider with another one who somehow makes it in. Nitro still thrown in the bathroom, but it's a bit too slow, and it's left onto WTG, Rask, and Pasha to bring it back. Look at how much damage has been done to Dan and Sider, and the smoke should just be enough. Is he tagging Sider? Yes, it is. He's solo on HP. Sider will get 1, but Rask with the refrag. You know the last one is at top of yellow. Here's the smoke out into Zofia. Dan is going to take damage, and WTG to clean it up. It's all victorious for forZe. It's a 7-round victory to 3.
Really well done by forZe. That actually came closer than I would have expected it to. But overall, you could see forZe was clearly in control the entire time. Just running around the map, really uncontested a lot of the time, catching players of Empire off guard. And some of that was due to a lot of lost drones, like I was saying. They're spending all their utility, but they were also losing so many drones just trying to fight it. And honestly,
you guys really demolished Team Empire in this matchup, to say the least, because we watched the Russian Major League. You guys did really well, and playing against them, of course. You did this also in the first half of the season, able to beat Team Empire very well on Clubhouse. Now you go to Consulate, and you pretty much shut them down 7-3. It seems like Emizian, or however you want to actually pronounce his name in Russian, has been fitting really well with the team, and Empire are unable to really strike back against you.
Yeah, actually, Emizian filled up our team perfectly. We feel great to play with him. It's just he's a nice guy. He's also a nice player. He's fragging. He knows how to frag, and that's what we needed so far. So Emizian is a great pick for us, definitely.
One thing that's been really impressive is that you've been able to drone Empire so well and just capitalize on the kills. But I have to say, when you guys were trying to attack into Garage, it was a bit complicated at first. Because of that Thermite and that Thatcher ban, you had to use your Maverick to walk in. The first round, it worked well for you, but the next 2 rounds that Empire played in Garage, it didn't. What was the problem, and what was that Empire adapted to you that was able to shut you down in those rounds?
Yeah, definitely Empire adapted for us. It's just on the top. You can just watch our vote against Vitality, and you'll see how we attacked this. So I think they watched it. They thought, how can we counter it? And they picked Goyo and Wamai and all that stuff, which is actually kind of annoying because you can destroy all the utility. And they just adapted, and they did it well, actually. We should have won maybe 1 more round, because we should fake with capital smokes and try to plant and try to waste their utility, but there was not so much time because of the Termite ban, and we have to breach, and that takes a lot of time, so we couldn't win another round.
So, Wamai Jaeger.
Yeah.
How frustrating is to play against this?
It's frustrated. It's impossible to win against these separators. They're so annoying. You can't just destroy all the utility against it, and that's the main reason why Siege is kinda bad now. You know.
Fair enough. I guess it must be really tough to play, especially if you count in the Mute Mozzie and the Goyo. So.